Since you're sleeping, we're gonna since you're sleeping, Arin, we're gonna do the demonstration of the coffee machine. All right.
I always take video sideways, but that's okay.
Sideways, there you go.
Never mind. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
really.
first things first, you turn on the power. That's the power button with the lightning. Turn that on, the light comes on. Now, you have to wait for the machine to warm up. It takes 2-3 minutes, and these lights will come on here, green. Okay? So, that's for steam, and that's for coffee. Okay? So you just have to wait for it to warm
The
up.
3 boobs are for steam, and that's for coffee.
Yes. So, while we're waiting for it to warm up, we're going to get our coffee ready here in the portafilter.
Portafilter.
This is called the portafilter. This doodad is a little bit loose. I always try to tighten it before I do it, just so it doesn't spin around.
I don't. It's never been a problem.
Coffee's in here
Coffee.
to make sure that there's coffee in there.
And what happens if there's no more coffee in there?
I showed her actually that there's coffee in here.
Great.
There's also a bag of coffee down there.
Perfect.
So,
Okay. How do we get?
so we take the portafilter,
Get the portafilter. I never knew what it was called.
and then you see there's a little button here, right down here. I don't know if you can see that button.
Yeah, I see it.
So you use the portafilter, and you push it against the button. It grinds coffee.
To hold it.
You know, that's just for me to like hold it still.
Okay.
Now, I usually tap it around a bit and make sure it's near the top but not too full.
Not too full, because otherwise your coffee, it won't work.
Yes. So I take this thing here. I usually take the big end and then I push it down.
I usually take the small end.
Okay.
So you compact it.
And I push it down and compact it. It should be about halfway up. I'm gonna add a bit of coffee here. So that it's about, I'll show you where it should be full. If you can see in the light, about there. So about 2/3 of the way to the top.
2/3 of the way to the top. Perfect.
Okay. Then you slide it in here. You can see how
This is the tricky part.
it's lined up here. You can slide it in and you can feel where it goes
lined
up.
Do it again.
About there.
So can you show me the little point again to what's
This is
lined
where
up? That thing,
and then,
it clicks in,
then
right?
you can feel it go up,
You feel it click in, yeah.
and then you push
Then
it to
you
the
push
right,
it to the right.
and then it's about, I say 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay, so it's nice and tight. Not too tight, don't force it, but nice and tight. You can see the lights are on now.
Oh, look, now it's warmed up.
Okay, and now we take our cup,
Or you can take a mug.
or you can take a mug. For the purposes of the demonstration, I'm going to use a clear cup.
Thanks, Vahe.
So then this is to make the coffee run. Okay?
Oh, hold on, which one?
Okay, the one in the middle, it says coffee, not the boobs.
Not the boobs.
And you can see the coffee coming out. If it makes like a high-pitched kind of sound, sometimes you have to turn off and turn it on. But this is going a little bit slowly. It's probably because I put a little bit more coffee in it than I should have, but
Can you
that's
make
okay.
sure there's enough water in there for her for the week?
It's already full. I filled it up this morning.
And when do you know to stop it? Does it stop automatically?
No,
Doesn't. You have to stop it yourself.
that's right.
By
But
pressing
you
the
can
button.
see it's getting a nice good cream out there. You can see in the coffee, a nice good cream is coming out.
Okay.
It's going to take a little while. It takes about 30 seconds to 45 seconds to pour a dose.
And it depends how you like it. I like mine allongé.
Now, could you grab me the milk and I'll show the frother thing while it's pouring. Thank you. So, I pour milk in here.
How much milk do you put in?
Me personally, I don't like a lot of milk, so I put in about that much. Let's see.
I put it about
Some people
a third. I put about a third of the way.
Yeah, that's about right. I'm going to stop my coffee about
Oh,
there.
what did you do? How'd you stop it?
Turned off the coffee button.
Okay.
Okay. And you can see that the green lights are on.
Still on.
So we're ready
Now
to go.
you're going to froth.
Now I put this underneath here,
Put underneath there, yeah.
right? And then this is the button that makes the steam come out, right?
3 boobs, yeah.
Yeah. So I usually lift it, and you just want to get the tip of.
It's important.
You want to get the tip of that in there and the milk.
Got it?
You want to get the tip of that nozzle in
Yeah.
in the milk.
You want to leave the tip in the milk because if you take it out, it won't froth and it can splatter everywhere. And if you put it too deep, it'll like boil it. Like it has to be in the tip. And then you hold it.
Yeah, and usually what I do is I touch the outside of the container, and when
Yeah.
the milk gets nice and hot,
Yeah.
right?
When the outside of the steel container gets really hot, then you know that the milk is hot enough.
And then you turn it off. But
Turn it off. Where was the button again?
it's right here.
Turn it off.
Now, if you notice, there's still steam coming out, so you have to wait
Yeah.
until the steam stops coming out.
If you pull the milk out,
If you pull it out, then you'll
too
make
soon,
splashes everywhere.
you'll have big splashes, which
Right.
can happen your first time, and that's okay.
Yeah. Now you can see that there's still milk steam coming out. Don't put your finger underneath there; you'll burn
Very
it.
hot.
Okay.
But you do have
And
to.
that's your hot frothy milk.
Yeah, but you do have to wipe that tip.
Yeah, I'll show
We'll
that
show you
after.
that after.
So now you have your milk.
Beautiful. You're not gonna drink that now, right?
You pour that. We'll put that in the fridge for you for tomorrow.
Okay.
You can make it
Add a
nice.
little bit of sugar and some ice cubes, and in a bigger cup, and you have yourself an iced latte.
So usually I rinse this right afterward because the milk doesn't get stuck in it. It's great.
You'll have to add sugar. I don't know where we have sugar. I think we have some sugar packets here, actually. Somewhere around here, there's some sugar packets.
I'm just going to
Okay.
show this part. When you're sure that there's no steam coming out, you can take a wet cloth and just wipe the tip here so that the milk doesn't stay on there and get crusty.
If the milk stays on there, it won't steam anymore. At some point, it'll block it.
That's right.
So it's important to do that.
Okay, and the other thing that we do is
Get the coffee grinds.
Take the portafilter out, and you can see the coffee grinds are in here.
Yeah.
If the coffee grinds get stuck, you just put the portafilter back on, you turn on the coffee, and it'll drop into it. And just, need to click on, click off, and it'll drop in there.
And where do you put the coffee
And then
grinds?
you take the coffee grinds and you put them in the little
Compost.
compost bag here,
Yeah.
and you rinse, and you're done.
Yeah. There you go.